Hello everyone, welcome back to English class with Mr. Fadli. How are you today? So I hope you're great and ready to learn something fun. Today we're going to talking about the narrative text, that one the most exciting types of text in English because it tells stories full of imagination and moral lesson. And what is narrative text? Narrative text is a text that tells a story. It can be fiction, myth, legend, or fairy tale. So the purpose is to entertain the reader and teach moral fairly. So for the every narrative task has a structure. First is orientation. It introduces the characters, time, and place. Second is complication. Tells the problem they face. And the third one is resolutions. It shows how the problems are solved. Sometimes there is a reorientation to give a moral lesson. So, for the example, on the orientation, once upon a time. The for the complication is the prince lost the glass slipper, and the resolution, they finally meet again. And for the next slide, narrative text usually use past tense verb, action verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. And for the past tense verbs is like when, saw, or lived. For the action verbs like run, cry, loved. For the adjectives like beautiful princess or angry wolves. For the last one, adverbs to describe when and where, like happily or in the forest. So for the example is Cinderella went to the ball, or the angry wolf chased the girl. Alright, let's see the short book animation from the Cinderella.
Cinderella, a magical story for kids. Once upon a time, in a cozy little village, there was a kind girl named Cinderella. She lived with her mean stepmother and two stepsisters, who always made her do all the chores around the house. Despite their unkindness, Cinderella was always cheerful and kind-hearted. One day, the king announced a grand ball at the palace. The prince was looking for a bride, and everyone in the kingdom was invited. Cinderella dreamed of going to the ball, but her stepmother said she couldn't go. She made Cinderella stay home to clean while her stepsisters went off in their lovely gowns. As Cinderella worked, a magical fairy godmother appeared. With a sprinkle of her magic dust, she turned a pumpkin into a beautiful carriage, mice into horses, and a friendly old rat into a coachman. She even gave Cinderella a stunning gown and delicate glass slippers. "Remember," said the fairy godmother, "you must return before midnight, or the magic will wear off." At the ball, everyone marvelled at Cinderella's beauty. The prince asked her to dance, and they twirled around the ballroom together. It felt like a dream.
Alright, as you can see, now it's your turn. Let's practice. So, what is the purpose of narrative text? Okay, and the second, can you mention 3 types of narrative text? Alright, now you can write your answer in your notebook, okay? So for the moral value and reflection from the Cinderella, we learn that kindness and patience always bring happiness. So remember, every story has a lesson. What lesson can you get from your favorite story? Don't forget to write it on the notebook, okay? Great job, everyone. Today you learned about narrative text, its definition, structure, and language features. So don't forget to learn more about what you learned today, what you watch in this video. So from me, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.